So let's make this delicious recipe of potatoes in just 10 minutes. This goes best with some rotis, parathas, puris, or even can be sandwiched between two toasted bread with some cheese. Turns out delicious, believe me, a perfect snack. And for main course, this goes best. Try this recipe and let me know how it turned out. Hey guys, I'm Subhankari and I welcome you all to my channel Su's Food Corner English, and I hope you all are doing great in your lives. If you are new to my page, do subscribe to my page and do not forget to tap the bell button. Thank you all for loving my channel so much and liking my videos. So let's begin with this delicious recipe. So for this recipe, here I have taken around 4 medium size of potatoes. It's around 300 grams. The recipe is according to this amount. If you increase the amount of potatoes, you can increase the amount of other ingredients. So for this recipe, medium size potatoes are best, or even you can opt for the small one, but do not go for the large ones. And this I'll cut it into these shapes, medium size, not too thin, not too thick. So this is done. In this way I'll cut the other potatoes and dip it in water. Actually I'll wash the potatoes 2 to 3 times before using it in recipe. So that's it. And for other preparation, I have taken here a mortar presser, and to this I will be adding large size of garlic pods around 6 to 7, and 2 green chilies I will be adding. This needs to be nicely crushed. So this goes in and I'll crush it. For this recipe, crushed garlic and green chilies gives a very nice flavor. I would recommend the crushed version, but if you do not have option, you can also use the paste one, but the crushed garlic and green chilies gives a very peculiar flavor. So let's begin with the recipe. So here I have heated a pan, and to this I will be adding around 5 to 6 tablespoons of mustard oil. Wait till it starts to smoke, and here I have strained the potatoes to drain out the excess water. And once the mustard oil is nicely heated, it smokes, I'll add the potatoes in high flame, and you can see because we are using this mustard oil, a slight yellowish color has appeared on these potatoes. We basically need to get some marks on these potatoes. So after just roasting for 1 minute, reduce the flame to medium and roast it in medium flame for around 4 to 5 minutes or so that the potatoes will be cooked around 50%, and it also get a beautiful mark. In this way you can see. Remove them once they are done after 3 to 4 minutes. This is it. I have removed them on a plate, and some amount of oil, around 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoon oil would be remaining in the pan. I'll add some dry red chilli, 2 whole dried red chilli. Roast it on low flame, and this will give a very nice flavor. At the end I'll just show you. Basically we need to crush them and add it to our recipe. So take them out in few seconds, and to this pan, in remaining amount of oil, I'll splatter some cumin seeds, and the crushed garlic and green chili goes in. If you want, you can add 1 tablespoon of oil, but for me it's perfect. So just give it a mix, and you can see the garlic will be nicely roasted in few seconds. At this stage I'll add 1 large size of tomato that is chopped. So for I have taken 300 grams of potatoes, I have used 1 large tomato. If you take half a kilo of potatoes, you can take 2 tomatoes. Give it a mix and then reduce the flame and cover it for around 2 minutes. In 2 minutes the tomatoes will release their moisture. At this stage, increase the flame to medium. Just smash it using the spatula just for few seconds. They are soft yet they are mushy. Now I'll be adding some turmeric powder, some black pepper powder, and one special touch is some white salt. Along with that, some black salt, around 1/4 teaspoon of white salt and half a teaspoon of black salt. Again you can adjust according to your taste. Give it a mix, and now it's perfect time to add the potatoes. So this goes in. You can see the color has come out so nice of these potatoes, beautifully roasted potatoes. This goes in. I need to saute this potato, so this I'll nicely saute, and after few seconds I'll add some freshly chopped green coriander leaves. This gives an awesome flavor to this recipe. Again just give it a mix, and now reduce the flame to lowest and sprinkle just few drops of water. That's it. This very few drops of water. Cover it at low flame for just 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. So after 2 to 3 minutes the potatoes will be done, because we had already pre-cooked these potatoes once we had nicely roasted them in oil. You can check it, otherwise you can cover for more 1 minute or so in low flame. And now it's time to add our special zing, that's the crushed roasted red chili that we had nicely roasted in oil. I have crushed it, and this goes in. It will add to the texture and taste. So it's done. Adjust salt if you require more. Switch off the flame, and our delicious recipe of sauteed potatoes in very minimal spices and some herbs is ready. As I had mentioned earlier, it just take 10 minutes to prepare this recipe, and it goes best with some steaming hot rotis or Indian flatbread, some puris, parathas, or as I said, it can also be used as a stuffing for sandwiches or wraps. So do try this one and let me know. And now it's time for the comment of the day. Today's comment is from Rajeshwari Patra. She writes, "Thank you so much Subhankari Didi. It's actually very useful. The guidance you gave was perfect. We tried it for the first time and we all were afraid about the mistakes we were about to make, but after watching your video it became so easy and we got the perfect rasgulla ever." So I'm just overwhelmed after reading this comment. Again, thank you. So thank you Rajeshwari for such a lovely comment, and I'm so glad your rasgulla turned out well. She has actually commented on the recipe of rasgulla and delicious popular Indian sweet. I am so glad it turned out well, and thank you for letting me know. Stay safe and stay connected. And for today's recipe, I hope you have liked this recipe. This delicious preparation of potatoes will surely melt in your mouth, and if you have loved the recipe, do give it a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and do not forget to subscribe to my page. You can also follow Source Food Corner English on Instagram and Facebook. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life and happy fooding.